And we're in driver San Francisco, and I'm actually in the game. This is what it would look like, and this is, you got the complete everything open. This is how you get into free roam mode. So everything's unlocked, and you just go down and you get to the service center. Use your mouse arrow, and then you hit the tilde key. I believe it's a tilde. And now you got all the vehicles. And these are already unlocked. I think I have almost everything. So let's pick, we did some Lamborghinis yesterday. Lancia, Stratos, Town Car. Ooh, Maserati. Gran Turismo. Actually, I know, there's an SLR, McLaren F1. I know which one. These are the Porsches, but they don't say it because I don't think they had licensing. So that's a rough. These are roughs. Rough CTR, rough CTT, rough 12, rough coupe. Spada. And I think that, let's try this one. This is, I think, almost like the Carrera GT. And here we go. We got my, I got the plate stick. And it looks pretty good. Like, just look at the, and like I said, I got the, I haven't even rebooted since I did the settings, but the settings are in my NVIDIA, and I put them to global, so it's actually, those reflections were never in the game. But they show up now because I enabled them through the video cards. It's almost like hacking the game. And I can go inside. Actually, I think we'll race on inside mode. There's a cop right ahead. Let's go outside to catch them. Wow, this, well, there's a cop right behind me. But there's one in front of me. They're all over. You got to run into them, just tap them from behind. You can do anything you want around them. They will not chase you. That's why this game is so great. You can break all the laws you want. Watch. So, as you can see, now watch this. Okay, let's go inside. Just a little more immersive.
Just a trouble magnet.
Some damage to the front end. The physics and the game smoothness, brightness, clarity, reflections.
Cut that way too close.
So much better. Now, like I said, I am limited by my hertz on the monitor at 60 hertz. So I think I'm going to try to get it up to, I'm not sure if the game will be packed. You might be able to go to a 144 hertz TV or monitor and hack it up to 144 hertz. And at 1440.
Come on, guys! You're not even trying.
Because then it's.
I should really stop baiting these guys.
Wow, and I just turned on vertical sync too. But you can take up damage. You can just cruise around. Oh, there's another cop. I can get another chase. Let's see if we do 2 in a row.
Come on, John, what's got into you?
But if my car does get too much damage, it will die. Oh, wow. That was not good.
Come on, John, keep it together.
Come on, John, keep it together.
These
course,
guys are playing for keeps, huh?
Indestructible tree. Yeah, so you're gonna have to really be careful. Try to outpower them. Do not hit him. Wow.
Is that their best shot? Sheesh.
Wow, almost died. Now I better get this bastard. There's one up here on the left. If this happens to be another chase, they're not coming after me. There we go. Let's see outside. Not much left. So. Okay. Wow, look at that.
Nice driving, Craig.
Nice
5 months
driving.
worth of lessons, you're finally getting the hang of this now.
Yeah, pretty cool car.
This
And
is insane.
insane. Now we'll just go into the film direct. I'm going in now because if you don't, you may, if you're in too long, you'll miss. It only carries so much footage. Basically, you want to do a couple getaways at most, and then go in there, and then you can go back into the game, pick a new car, and it's all fresh again. Yeah, it appears it's going from the beginning, which is good. So it's just doing a replay of everything I did. And I get to see the replay. Now, like I said, it may not look as good as I can get it because I am hindered by my 60 hertz 1080p TV. However, I am going to get a 144 hertz monitor or TV in the next month or so once I come to more capital, and that should give even better performance. So I can go up to 144 hertz, which is more frames per second, and better graphics, and even when it goes, even if you watch it at 1080, on YouTube, it's going to be a clear 1080, 60 hertz, whereas this is 1080 60 hertz, whereas if I film it in 1440 at 144 hertz, when it's scaled back on YouTube to 1080 60 frames per second, it'll look just almost like an upscale. So these are little hacks using video card global settings to hack into games that didn't support this, because and that's just the product. Like, there are some anomalies. I have seen it, a few things where I jump out of the vehicle and the colorations and the hues do seem a little off, but it's brighter and smoother, and I think I can get it even better. Like I said, I'm playing with vertical sync right now. I had it off before. I think I just enabled it globally, but I might have to do a reboot. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. And this is the rough version of the Carrera GT, I guess, kind of. Look at that. Like, and the physics, is very close. Even I noticed today, on the inside, shifting gears, from reverse to neutral to drive, it shows up on a lot of the cars on the dash. Same with the speedometer, RPMs, movements. It's a good, and this is a 15-year-old game. Imagine this with, brand new, state-of-the-art, like a conversion over to, what's that? Just another API, and I know you can do that. I might try to do that maybe with this one. So here's the second chase. It was already damaged. I'm gonna tap the SUV, and then I get rammed, get rocked a whole bunch of times, get right almost down to zero, and I managed to escape and regenerate at a service center where I'm there right now while I'm watching the free fall. Then I'm gonna go out in another vehicle and do the same thing. One or two chases, and then oh, there's the hard tree. Like there's some trees that do not move. Pop at it too. Look at this car. Like I'm almost dead, and I'm gonna get away. Look at those old world buildings. They're even modeled in this game, which is kind of freaky because I do know how to connect to the 5D and manifest these types of structures. I'm wondering if maybe there's some integration between the software, Matrix Awakened, software I have, and the building generation of what I see inside these video games, and then whether or not that energy of building manifestation can digitally go through myself and be amplified and injected into the 3D from the 5D. There's no space and time. That's why I go right through my timeline all the way back, and then all of a sudden this these structures appear. People are like, what the hell is this? So that's why they destroy them or try to claim ownership. That's why, like a lot of the Rothschilds and a lot of the evil, greedy people in the historical timelines that own these buildings, they found them. That's why they're founded. They're not created. I'm the creator. Well, one of the creators. There's lots of creators that know how to invoke these structures, which are coming from the earth, like nature, no different than a tree or a human or a snowflake or lava or whatever. They're all invoked from either frequencies and amplifications of good, which will produce shelter, food, and health, wealth, and harmony, or anger, which is negative, and that'll produce negative weather events and other stuff, which a lot of the people that are manipulating the weather with HARP, they don't realize with all the chemicals and everything else, it's producing a electromagnetic reaction similar to what you'd see in a nuclear explosion, which actually transcends through the timeline. So you could actually be killing people that don't have shelter, 100 years ago or 200 years ago. So they could be affecting the timeline inadvertently through these HARP weather modification experiments. And same with CERN. They don't realize that tapping in to the 5D should be done naturally, not artificially. And when it's done artificially, it's meant to happen naturally for connecting, but to do it artificially the way they're doing it is causing harm. So the reaction by the 5D or source or God or whatever you want to call it is to counteract that evil, to provide shelter for these people that are being unfairly affected throughout the timeline. That's how you get the timeline injections, where I know they are, because if they were actually really there before, they would have been listed in Wonders of the World. Like, look at that bridge in Colombia. It's like a cathedral bridge. That was made naturally from the 5D, from Earth, just like a snowflake, almost like a 3D printer structure. And it's just realignment of particles, which can be done because it's coming from the 5D. There's no mass, space, or time, so all particles can just be rearranged by quantum thought. And they just, appear. They come right out of the ground. Like, that's why there's so much depth and tunnels and everything, because that's where they get the material. They're taken out of all these tunnels and everything else and just rearranged to produce copper, granite, bricks, everything else. And then that's why they're perfectly aligned, because they weren't physically created and then moved there. Yeah, it's really, so, let's just get out of here, back, still recording, going back out of the director, back into the game. Now because we did go into the director, you do have to start over again, and it's just going in here. I'm going to come in back to the map. Let's go back in. Gotta go back down. I'll pick a different car when I start out from. Yeah, I gotta go left and up. It's kind of hard to line up this thing. And then tilde key into vehicles. Let's pick a fun one, like a really good one. I've driven a long time. One of the best races I've ever had was in, not that one, the Shelby Cobra. Watch this car. This car is a drift machine. Okay, let's hopefully we still got some frame rates going. And we'll look around, see if we got some reflection, which I hear we do. You see the reflections, they were never there in this game. It's only been invoked through my global modification. You see you can turn, like it is just so phenomenal. I just do some look at how easy it is. And I encounter the physics feels exactly real. And I'm just using the flight stick and it feels real. And I have a wheel that I'm gonna check out next week, but it is like driving a real wheel. That's how they nailed the physics. And it's not like some simulators are a little too hard. This one has the perfect balance. And I can stay outside. I think I'll do that for this one, because I was inside for the last one. Two cops or this cop. Oh, coming up. There's right there. So I'll start the chase with him. He won't pull me over till I tap his rear bumper. Gotta hit the rear. Not that hard. Just, oh, harder than that.
I'm just a troublemaker.
Okay. Now let's get up here. I'm gonna go up that famous spot. Wow. Wow.
Still got some fight in you, huh?
It is hard. It's a handful to control. I don't know if I'll be able to hold it together, but I'm coming up to the S, multi-S. So it's almost like wow. Almost up to 360. But this guy, and I got it set, well, as a bad one.
Cut
I got
that
it
way
set,
too
so I don't
close.
even use the windshield brake. I just, because see, the throttle, I got it set on the trigger, so it's not variable like the pedal on my racing steering wheel. So it's just instant throttle, either on or off. Same with braking, and that's what makes it so exciting, because it's always fishtailing, it's always drifting. Wow. Wow. Oh. This is turning into a tragedy. I better get out of here. I think I'm gonna out horsepower them, 115 mile an hour. Oh, almost lost it. Well, over top. That car. We're still sticking with you. Now I'm losing a bit. Just go down. Speed up.
Wow, I should really stop baiting these guys.
That was pretty cool. Now you can see my. Now there should be another chase will come by me always. This happens to me. There's a top there. But I need to get fixed. Oh, there's the chase just happened to die. Not coming after me. No, that was another chase. Yeah, let's go straight. Let's go inside. Right. There's another chase in front of me. Yeah, so I go into this service center where the rent is. You just look for them on the map.
This is insane.
And you get fixed. You make your car brand new. It's a free rest. And it's turned right. Then I can go for one more chase, and then I'll do the wrecker again. Okay. Oh, it's a cop coming towards me. Which one? Like I said, they won't chase you until you top them. Yeah, I can do burnouts in front of them, everything. Run tight on people. We can't run.
What's got into you?
Just put it in reverse. There he goes in. At the warrior, there's another cop. Wow. And a lot of times I don't see a lot of the action when I'm inside. This is... Whoa! Wow.
Come on, John, keep it together.
Keep it together, man. I got out of bridge. That's sick. And I'm getting off it now.
It's like I kicked over a wasp nest.
Wow. Look at that. Escape. I don't even know where I am. I think I'm still on the same side. Whoa! Almost lost it. I think I get my hills again. Wow, I don't know how I missed that car. I do believe I'm getting... There's a park that I can go in, I think. Oh, it's kind of just the baseball line. Where's some park? Okay, let's, oh, another cop. I think he's turned the siren on. Weird. You see some, hills up here. I think I know where I am. Whoa!
That's the one.
Wow. Okay, I think I know where I am now. I can't believe I'm not crashing. The cop will come towards me. That's the chase here. There's another chase that happens to be going by the other way.
Mom, looking down at me now, all I can say is Mrs. Borkowski told you so.
Oh no! This car
Stay frosty, John.
is a handful. Wow. Wow, I'm just getting pummeled. Maybe I can still put his car on. Wow. Wow. Stop holding over. Wow. Wow. Car's almost dead. See if I can get to that gas station and I'm losing. One more yard.
Is that their best shot?
Wow.
Sheesh.
There is a gas station right on the right, but I thought I knew where it was, but I didn't. I didn't know where I am. I know where I am now. I'm still controlling it. Let's get behind. Yeah, I'll see that.
Floor!
Oh no, I actually started the chase. I didn't need to. I'm gonna go inside. I'll stay outside. Wow. Don't know. That was really hard. Oh wow. Don't know what happened there, but I did almost crash into a wheelie. Almost lost it.
Smooth as a smoothie.
I know. Smooth as a smoothie. I do not know where I am. Seagulls. Wow. I am now. It's going to be killer, 130 mile an hour.
Man, I've got to have a word with the precinct's instructors.
Unbelievable. This is just so much fun. Like, stomp it, it's just pedal to the metal. Turn up. Go, jump, forward. Wow. Oh, that was sick.
Nice driving, Craig.
Nice driving.
5 months worth of lessons, you're finally getting the hang of this
This
now.
is going to be a cool movie just to see that crash there at the end. Wow. Okay. Let's get in. See that replay and end the recording. And that's what this game is so cool. And like I said, I can put it on laptops. You gotta have a decent, video card. You gotta have Windows, and use a gamepad or a flight stick. And I'd use a flight stick because then I can set it up for flying and flight simulator, everything else, all easy to use. You don't have to be a computer science expert. Actually, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. So it did start partway through because I did such a long, got in that third chase. So I'm not sure where it is. I think this was the second car. Or no, the second car I started over. So it's because I went extra long. This when I was after the first chase. I'm not sure if I start another chase, then I accidentally start one. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I think I start one here. Maybe U-turn. But I get away relatively quickly, then I accidentally start another one. So I should see that good flip will be at the end of the second. It's the accidental one. And it's just, I can't explain how much fun this is. Like I said, I'm going to work on getting it going so you can connect via the internet and just have private racing in this free roam area. It's just, imagine if you have like 50 people just ripping around on the server. It'd be sick. I'm going to see what I can do, custom configure, set it up. I just gotta go into settings. I'll do that right after this. Investigate it. And then I'll also just configure another system so we'll both have it, and then I'll try to connect to the same server and see how many I can connect. Imagine that. Getting together with a bunch of friends, all different cars, seeing each other. going and getting in a police chase, and then have all your friends helping you to get away. You can do that on that, because it only homes in on the one person. But if any of them get any of the cops that are in the chase from the rear, they might get chased too. You could end up having like 10 chases at the same time. Yeah, here's where I accidentally, I was doing some 360s. Oh wow, here's where I hit a hole, and I don't know, dude, that was a solid one. It almost lifted my car, flipped it over. Yeah, it's coming up here where I'm going to get this major crash. This is where I jump, I think. This is where I get away from them, but I got the major crash coming. Wow, look at that car fly. Wow. Look at this. Wow. That's where it ended. That's where I got away. That's how it can slow down there. Because you kind of goes into a cinematic and you lose control. But I get into a big crash also. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Maybe I already missed it. Oh well, it'll be on the replay here. But I did do a big jump here. Wow. Oh, that was it too. Oh, that was it. Wow. That was the big crash. Then I go to the gas station, repair. I'm up right here. Oh. You gotta go down, turn right. Gas station right here. Watch this. Tire repair. Brand new. And that is it. We are Duke out.